Morning folks, my Tesla has just updated itself with software version 2026.14.2, which has brought a whole host of extra software updates just overnight. I wake up and the car's improved yet again. Tesla keeps doing this for free. It's bonkers, it's brilliant. I'm just going to run through quickly the most recent upgrades. The first of all is you can now say Hey Grock, which launches Grock. So you just need to go to the settings to enable it first, but you can also set location-based reminders like pick me up some milk when I'm near home and say goodbye to dismiss Grock. I mean, one thing, a little problem with Grock in the car is he doesn't know how to say goodbye or just leave the conversation. He just keep coming up and reoccurring. So that's welcome and a far better way to just initiate Grock in the first place than just having to press the wheel. Great stuff. Next up, we got pet mode. Choose and name your pet by going to controls display, customize pet modes. Looks like you can get a hedgehog and a cat. As a pet-free household, the only time I've used this really is when I've left the kids in the car when they're a little younger, put it on pet mode. Maybe you should have kids mode because you can still look at all the cameras. The car locks itself, keeps the temperature on. I'm sure there's probably a reason why you shouldn't do that, but that's what we did anyway. Next up, visual updates. The center display now features high quality images of your Tesla and an enhanced park scene environment. Well, let's take a look by swiping across there. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Oh, that is, yeah, look at the detail down there in the grille. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, look at the extra shine across the back Tesla bit. Man, that's so cool. How to get back to it? Oh, I'm stuck now, aren't I? Where do I go? So when you get new things, look, it highlights things with blue, so you can go through it and see what's new. So for example, there's something new on lights somewhere. Blind spot warning accent lights. Okay, cool. I'm trying to find where I was. Software, release notes. There we go. Trips. Trips are now in the Energy app where you can create and manage multiple trips to track energy usage across different drives, routes or conditions. Go to App Launcher, Energy and Trips. For quick access to the trip cards, swipe left on the media card. Okay, should we take a quick look? Ooh, look at all this. Oh yeah, that's pretty fancy, isn't it? Based on based on my average driving, yeah, as I was rinsing it around Wales the other day, it's only got projected 240 miles right now, and I'm at 98%. That's not so good, but you know, I'm not driving very efficiently at all, and it is cold and in the winter, I suppose. Yeah, over the last 200 miles, 231 watt-hours per mile. Oh, there's even more details when you go into it here. Couldn't drive, haven't driven anywhere yet. Wales. Oh, there we go. My average consumption was still just 232 watt-hours per mile. Compare real-time energy consumption against this trip's average. Trip data is collected while Model Y is powered to drive. Consumption is measured in watt-hours per mile. Lower values increase range, higher values decrease it. Go to the Drive tab in the Energy app for tips on improving range. No thanks, I just like to drive as I like. So look, my Wales trip for driving there was 23 hours and 28 minutes. I wonder if this consumption doesn't measure the time I was asleep in the car when I had the air conditioning on for 8 hours overnight. On my all-time don't delete, look, average 258.9 watt-hours per mile. I've consumed 2,470 kilowatt hours and I've travelled almost 10,000 miles. Hardly flipping started yet, have I, on this car? Just 10,000 miles in a year. It's nothing, is it? Anyway, that's really cool, like that. Back to the release notes. Ooh, Trips Sketchpad. Unleash your inner artist with the enhanced Sketchpad. Now supporting stickers and emojis. Save your sketches to access them in the mobile app and share. Okay, something I've not really played around with. Obviously, just drawing a big pair of boobs when I first got the car on it. That's about all, really. I think the kids have used it. Good for kids, I suppose. Blind spot warning accent lights. Access lights now turn red when an object is in your blind spot and your turn signal is engaged, or when approaching object is detected while parked. That's a good idea. There's also that snazzy thing that Teslas have. If there's a cyclist coming just by the side of your car and you go to press the door release, it goes bleep, 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 and it won't let you open the door, or at least make you aware that there's a cyclist there. That's quite a clever thing. It's lovely, isn't it? Tesla, even taking care of cyclists. How kind. Music app queuing. Swipe right on tracks in Apple Music or Spotify to add them to the queue. Okay. Automatic software updates. Oh no, this is better. I'm never going to have to update my car again because it's going to do it automatically. Your Tesla can now automatically install downloaded software updates overnight. When enabled, updates will install while your Tesla is parked and not in use, ensuring you always have the latest features and improvements. To enable, yeah, you've got to set it to enable it. Every time the car's parked here at night, we're not using it, so it kind of makes sense to just do it automatically, just like your phone, I suppose. Dashcam viewer updates. You can now save any clip from recent dashcam footage to permanent storage on your Tesla or on your phone by going to App Launcher, Dashcam Viewer. To enable viewing on your phone, go to Control, Safety and turn on View Camera via mobile app. Clips stay on the vehicle and are never shared to Tesla. Well, that's nice. Clips downloaded to your phone now include details such as speed, steering wheel angle and self-driving state. Downloads require premium connectivity and mobile app version 4.555.6 or later. That's good. Just gives you a little extra telemetry on your visuals then when you downloaded the footage. Cool. Weather map improvements now show snow and rain. Snow and rain, don't have that in this country. It's all sunshine with improved colours that make it easier to distinguish between precipitation types. You can now also view the past hour of weather data to see how conditions have been changing along your route. This feature requires premium connectivity. Supercharger pricing filter. You can now choose to route only to superchargers with Tesla pricing. When enabled, Trip Planner will avoid locations where Tesla does not set charging prices or accept free supercharging credits. I don't understand that. No, I'm too stupid to understand that sentence. Never mind. This setting requires connectivity with online routing enabled. I don't know, could someone explain that to me? I'm too thick, clearly. Keyboard. Your selected keyboard language will also select the language used for dictation. Tap the international keyboard button to change keyboard and dictation language without changing voice command language. What, for things like notes and stuff? Where would I be typing stuff? Just when I'm on the internet, in the car, which I've never actually done. Okay, rear display. Passengers in the rear seats can now view and interact with maps on the rear display while your Tesla navigates a route. Tap the maps icon from the rear display to follow along. I kind of feel a bit bad that I never get to play in the rear. You know what I mean? On the screen. I never sit in the back and yeah, feel like it's going to waste a lot of the time. Kids do use it a little bit, but I want to play with it. It's not fair. Anyway, security improvements. This updates include important security fixes and improvements. Yeah, okay, then we're on to the last software update it did. Oh yeah, it gave me this. Comfort braking. Your Tesla now provides a smoother feel as you come to a complete stop during routine braking. It's always been exceptionally smooth in all Teslas when you come to a stop. It's never jerky. I certainly haven't noticed any updates to that. Yeah, anyway, there we go. My fancy Tesla Model Y premium rear-wheel drive, extremely rare vehicle, obviously, because they don't actually make these anymore or sell them, which is a shame because it's flipping awesome. It just keeps updating itself all the time and gets better and better with time. Just like my old car that was, we had for 6 years. It was better the day we sold it than the day we bought it because of these software improvements. What other car company does this? Gives you free stuff all the time? All right, thanks for watching, guys. What's your favourite feature out of all that lot? Do let me know in the comments. And if you missed this epic Welsh road trip adventure I went on recently, where I slept in this very car, went to a light show and just drove around some wonderful roads of Wales, click this video next. I will. This is the Tesla Jigsaw. Thank you, Patrons. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.